Hello. Hello, hello. Today I'll be cleaning up this image and trying to get I think the edges work quite nicely because I changed the background. It's two different conversions. And I think I'm going to do the color over. Just going to remove it and do it again. And what is this? Nothing. So ciao ciao, bye bye. And this is the reference. I think I got the background right. And now I need to do the tones. I think the hair needs to be whiter, the skin needs to be a lot whiter, but I don't want to lose the makeup. So whatever I do to the skin, I don't want to lose the highlights, so I'm going to do a mask of the high highlights. And I'm going to remove the high highlights from this adjustment. The problem is now my high highlights are not desaturated. Okay, so let's do that, and let's take this out of the background. Okay, hello. And now let's check this mask. Oh. hide the reference. Hello everyone. Oh, I'm an idiot. I did I did the luminosity mask with the with the reference on top. Yeah, you're supposed to turn off the reference to do luminosity masks. Let me see this. Hello everyone. Sorry for being so quiet, but when I'm painting, I usually go really quiet. I want the mask to be really seamless because I have to do so many changes to get to the desired tone. That it really needs to be flawless. I'm gonna clone this hair anyway. I think in the shadow I need to remove some of the effect that I created because I do want deep shadows where there is shadows. Like there and there. Also don't want to brighten up the eyes, and I need to remove the makeup as well. From the mask, not remove the makeup. So maybe, okay, I can do, I think the makeup is the most saturated part, so I can do a saturation. Oh, but there is. Okay, maybe I can make this work. what I'm doing is I'm exaggerating the tones of the makeup so I can select them. So this is a saturation mask adjustment, and this is a normal saturation. So see, yeah, so I want to select the makeup really well. So now I can use that mask to extract the makeup. Hey, Usberg, you weren't there. I feel so alone. I have nobody to talk to me. Yeah, sí, te escucho. Pero no estabas antes. Y pero no hablaste. ¿Y por qué no hablaste? Masking, makeup, help, layers. There. Yep. Speak up, everyone. Remember that you can ask me questions. Right. ¿Qué preguntaste? I did start it earlier. But I did said so that I was starting early on Instagram. You don't use gradient map to fix skin tone issues. It's only a trick. So you shouldn't be doing that as skin tone and hair. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I'm a bit afraid for the highlight still. So let's bring, yeah. Too much, I think. Well, then ask him. In my notes, you can find the gradient map to even out skin tones. But the thing is, when you use a gradient map to even out skin tones, you're actually flattening the tones, the skin tones. So skin is not monotone or 2-3 hues that you can use in a gradient map. Skin has like a lot of microtones, and so maybe to fix a really tiny variation of tone, Well, let me remove this because I desaturated the skin, so a lot of the issues went away. So let's say you want to correct this tiny bit of red or pink here, and you use a gradient map to do it. You're flattening out the tones for a tiny problem, and it's pointless. If you can use curves or any other adjustment and correct it locally and only that part, then why would you flatten out the skin, the tones for all the skin? The most horrible thing that I see in retouchers portfolios is colorized skin. So if you avoid those techniques and you learn the proper way of doing it, it might take you longer to learn and to do it right, but the end result is always going to be better. And that is going to the frequently asked questions, just in case. By the way, the tricky thing about getting the skin really bright is not to lose any detail. That's why I'm moving around the image so closely because I don't want the skin to lose detail, and I'm gonna make sure of that. I'm gonna see. I think the skin is too desaturated. Okay, so wait. Olive cementine. Olive clementine. Okay. So if you already know that it makes image look fake, then why do you ask me how to do it? Or no, wait, you didn't. Wait. Oh, Russell. Okay, yeah. So it was someone else. Never mind. So I'm realizing that it's a bit too desaturated, so I'm giving back some tone to the skin. Oh. I can desaturate it further later if I want to. Okay. Oh, and I need to add the green because the hair had some green and you can't see it. Yeah, for clothing even colorizing works because it's clothing. Okay, let's turn off this because I don't need it anymore. I think the tones match quite nicely. What do you think? Works, right? So now I need to clean the hell out of it, and that's it. I'm gonna save this just in case. And I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna start cleaning up. She is not a model, so her skin is not the best. This is for I don't know if you know, but we had a huge laugh with the photographer. Oh, by the way, I forgot to let the photographer know we are live. Hello, we're live with your image. I forgot to let you know. Yes, I think the punch, I need to wait until the image is actually cleaned up, you know, to work with luminosity masks and give it that punch. Because it's not going to look right until I do that, and I don't want to waste time, you know, trying something that is not going to look right until I clean it up. Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot to finish the story. So anyway, when there are contests for hairstylists, world-renowned, you know, L'Oreal sponsored contests. I've done a lot of them. I pretty much always win because I have this strong belief that the one who hires the best retoucher is the stylist that actually gets the prize. Not to speak ill of those competitions. So anyway, for those competitions, the hairstylists have to the stylists have to cut, dye, and style the hair. So most of the times they don't use real models. They use, well, clients of the, you know, of the salon that actually look like models sometimes if you're lucky. So that's why she's got so terrible skin. Models don't usually have this bad skin. Lag. No, Lydia, you probably you don't have enough RAM, or or you need a better video card. Also, are you using the legacy healing? Because I don't use the normal healing. I use the legacy healing because the new healing sucks. That's another reason why Adobe doesn't sponsor me. Luis Falopa, hola. Who are you talking to? Perdón, ¿con quién hablas, Luis Falopa? For the record, I don't hide that I'm Argentinian. I am actually proud of it. It's half of my personality. Lucas, ¿qué tan largo es el delay? Okay. Guys, I want to do the delay like so can you start on the number you see? Just write it down on the chat. Seventeen, 18, okay, so 18 seconds. Okay, so remember that we have around 18 seconds of delay. So when you ask me like what are you doing there, remember that I did that 17 seconds before you saw it. So you need to be specific when you ask. Shoot. That's better. Nope. Ivan, I actually never did. I never watched YouTube tutorials. I'm a very fast reader, so I much rather read about something than watch a video, because usually the people who do those videos, for updates and new things, they are selling you the program instead of showing you what's new, and I can't stand them. And tutorials, most teachers are way too slow for my taste. That's why in every workshop that I've taught, I always tell the students that if I'm going too fast, just stop me, because I know that I go too fast when I explain something. And I don't have a problem with explaining it 2-3 times, because I know that it's an issue of mine. I expanded the highlight way too much. So let's try that again. Okay, see what I did there? I zoomed out to see where I messed up. Okay, let's try again without expanding the highlight. That's better. Me pregunto quién es Luis Falopa. Hey Luis. It's a very interesting name we have. Sí, Laura, es lo mismo. I always have it in current and below in case I create a new layer, so I don't have to change it. But yeah, it's the same because I'm cloning on a pixel layer. So okay. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna close some of the hair. The hair needs to look amazing. Remember to save the file. Remember to name the layers. Oh. Che, tengo el... Por mirar el promedio, se me fue... Tengo el promedio muy bajo. Ah, mira vos. Nada que ver con lo que estábamos pensando todos. Em, Fridays are viernes, fiesta in Spanish. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. I was thinking of doing something with the people, but it's in Spanish. Tell me more about those stylist competitions. Are they judged only by the photos? Yeah. I think it's only by the pictures. I can ask. One of my clients for those competitions usually watches the streams. Um, Lydia, it is. Laura, yes, I will upload the PSD. See, my chat answers for me. Remember to always zoom out. Actually, Cesar, is because people always ask me the same questions, so I programmed the bots to answer. When the when the lockdown is over, I promise I will stream from a better location without a train. Okay. Repeated patterns, the enemy of a retoucher. To be avoided at all costs. Well, as long as I don't have work. But today, a client sent me a brief for a job, so you might lose me. So I'm gonna have to draw hair there, or texture actually. Yeah. Start down and then up. Ah, ¿no la viste el otro día? Ahí la armonía. I'm gonna show you. English, people, English! Actually, wait. What's the difference between this and this? Nothing? No. the harmony? I don't see the harmony. I can add it now. No, not that one. No, the main color was this. Oh yeah, it's a triad. It was like this. Like that. Guido, sorry. Russell, I would love that. Find me 30 people and I'm there. And also wait until there is actually a vaccine for for coronavirus. Ah, come on. I don't know if that's a freckle. I don't care. I'm gonna remove it. This one too. Freckles don't add anything to this one. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Laura is asking if I'm going to fix the ear, the shape of the ear. I don't know, because I don't know if it really bothers me or if it's really distracting. So when I'm done cleaning it up, I'll see if I really need to do it. Why is it not working? Oh, because I'm in 50% opacity. I was trying to see if any of you were paying attention and you weren't. So I'm guessing people are going to get online at the time that I usually get online. So warning them on Instagram doesn't help. English, broken English is when you sound like, you know, when someone tries to speak Spanish and they say and they speak like Tarzan. Okay, that's broken English. That's how English sounds to native English speakers when we do it wrong. Me, Tarzan. You monkey. I don't remember the girl name on Tarzan. Shane? Okay, you Shane. Not the monkey, that would be weird. I can draw like more here because it's low focus. Lauti. ¿Terminaste los dos trabajos prácticos que tenías pendientes? Va, uno y el de matemática.
Terminé uno, pero no terminé el de matemática.
Ok, el de matemática no importa si lo terminas. ¿El que tenías que entregar la semana pasada lo terminaste?
No.
Ok, bueno, no te quiero chateando, papi. Sorry about that. In case you don't understand what I'm doing, I'm trying to make the edge of the ear look sharper, and it's easier to draw it than clone it. And because there is low focus here, then I can get away with it. By the way, I can get away with it doesn't mean that you can get away with it. So you can try it, but if it looks fake, just stop trying. Or maybe, try something else and then keep practicing. At some point it's gonna look right. 50. That's tricky. There. Maybe causing two. Yeah. And one more. Everyone is very quiet today. More drawing. I got bored of hair, so I'm going back to skin. The makeup artist was a little sloppy. So there's like bits of badly applied makeup everywhere. Okay, you're forgiven. But remember, this is the only socializing that I have all day, so talk to me, talk to me. Sí, mi amor.
Me golpeé un dedo chiquito por acá de Corea y se me salió un poquito de piel. Se está sangrando. Una curita me puso un poquito de servilleta.
Ok, tenés gasa y agua oxigenada ahí, papito. Mejor que servilleta. ¿Por qué hay olor a huevo duro?
¿Y la gasa?
Oh, okay, it wasn't the original. Laura is asking in Spanish again. It's if is it? She noticed that I use the cloning, the clone stamp, when there is a lot of texture, and I use the healing brush when the texture is not so evident. And yeah, that's exactly how it works. I use the clone when there is too much texture, then the healing brush is probably going to make a mess. And then I use the healing when texture is not so evident, and I can use the advantage of moving the texture without touching the shape. I think it's important to understand the difference of the tools. You know, what's the difference between clone and healing and spot healing brush, and then you don't have to rely on what someone else does, because every time someone asks me a question, they say, "Oh, but that retoucher does it like this," and why do you care? You shouldn't care about how they do it. You should care about why they do it like that. If you don't learn to if you don't learn what the tools do, then you always depend on other people to tell you what to do, and you never know why. Wow, her skin is awful. That's my dog complaining, by the way. That's not a long fart. My new dog is very old and she complains a lot. If she's lying on the couch and you go and pet her, she goes, I think she believes she's a cow. She identifies as a cow. Who am I to judge her? Yeah, she's old, so not as much cute as but it feels like what you feel with a grandparent, like, oh, she does that because she's old and decrepit. Is that a word in English? And senile. Exactly, Seth. Okay, so there is no part of this image that doesn't need to be worked on. By the way, Caro, when I first got her, I got her out of the street. She was like laying on the door of my house, and I let her in because she wouldn't eat. I put food outside and she wouldn't eat it. So I thought, yeah, she doesn't have long. And it was raining, so I let her into my house. She never left, by the way. But she didn't know. She doesn't know how to kiss. You know how dogs kiss you? Well, she doesn't. She doesn't know how. And she didn't know when she got here how to move her tail, to show that she was happy. So I'm thinking she was not in a really nice home before she was in the street. She also had scars all over and dog bites, and anyway. I don't understand how someone can have dogs and treat them badly. I don't understand. Sometimes you want to kill them, but you don't. Oh, remember to save the file. Good, thank you. Oh shit, I am. Wait, who said it? Barbara, thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize. How much did I clone there? A lot, right? Shoot, okay. So more drawing and some cloning. Oh, I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry, Marito. Why does Marito have a crown? ¿Por qué Marito tiene? Oh, okay. ¿Qué tiene, coronita, Marito? Sorry, Marito. Wow, that was my neck. I think I need less Fortnite and more exercise. No. Oh, shoot! I'm only doing it to see who noticed it first. No, Sefi, I'm sorry. I was trying to clone on the, well, cloning. This is the darker background, cleaning layer. Can you let me know if I do it again? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the painted hair on there, on a group. So painted hair and some drawing. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom out because I don't want to do more than I have to, and I think I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move to dodging and burning. What about the moles? Should I leave the moles? See, yeah, I'm gonna leave them because otherwise the makeup is gonna look too. The moles are gonna work to balance the makeup. And I think I'm going to leave this wrinkle and I'm going to remove this one. No. Normal. Normal. And let's try again. Yeah, no. Normal. Lighten. Actually, that's not bad. Let's use another layer. Why? Why is it like light? So light. Okay, that's enough. And yeah. Come on. Oh. There, Lydia, it lagged. Are you happy? So is that a mole or yeah, it doesn't add anything to the image, so bye bye. Oh yeah, I was. You're right. Let's try that. Let's see if it works. Oh. Oh, that's right. So I have the tones. I'll do it in the end because I already have all the masking done. I don't want to redo it. No, I didn't mean it literally. I don't think you're happy because I'm lagging. Uh, okay. I need to remove those as well. I'm zooming out to see which ones bother me and which ones don't. So let's agree neither of us is happy. No one is happy when the healing lags. Oh. Well, Adobe is happy because they still get our money. Even if it lags. I don't need to say that often. I need to remove the earring. There's a vein on the ear. Now, Lautaro told me he cut himself, but he didn't tell me how. He was supposed to be doing homework. How do you get cut doing homework? There's a weird line here. I don't know why. I'll clone it out. Let's see if cloning works. Otherwise, I will. Yeah, that worked. Okay, I still need to clean up the hair some more, but I'm gonna do some dodging and burning because I think it's gonna put down the cloning. The cloning process time a bit. Once I see it, why? Oh, because I cloned here, right? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Um, oh no, I didn't say I was finished cloning. I said I'm gonna pass to dodging and burning because the image has so much skin like issues that I don't want to overdo it, so I want to fix the shape of it before I keep going with the cloning, you know? Texture will still be there after dodging and burning. Okay, so should I remove this? Yeah, I should. Okay. Whenever you paint something, remember you need to turn off the tones, the tones layers adjustments off, or it's gonna look really weird. Now 5 is too much and 1 is too little. 2, yeah, 2 is okay. Noise, more, less, less. Okay. Stuff here, it don't like it. And here I like. Okay. Cool. So I need to do the same with all the edge of the hair. Okay. I'm gonna do some dodging and burning so I don't get so bored. Do you think I should do the streamings in a different like time? Because I don't understand how like 200 people turn on the notification in the Instagram story, but then I can't get to 75 years average. Oh, by the way, the whole 75 viewers average is not to make money or any of that. It's just because they give you a partner when you do that, and it's like a personal challenge to get that. It's not. It's not even. I can already make money being. What is it, Lucas? That I am affiliate. I can. Yeah, I can already make money doing. If you were retouching for a digital publication, only digital? No, I don't think so. Not at all, because there's the matching pixel noise is only because when you print it, it looks awful. Anything, in fact, I wouldn't be doing like most of what I'm doing, babe, if it was only for digital. But the thing is, most of the work that I do is not only online. Like, I don't think I've done something that was only online. Most of what I do is advertising, and most of what I do gets printed, and most of what I do gets printed big. You know? I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, help. Help! I need somebody. Remember that the Retouching and burning goes always on top of the pixel layers and underneath the color layers. How to save what if I don't know, downscale or crop or whatever to see something and then it saves. I'm always really paranoid that that's gonna happen. Okay, so let's do some Retouching and burning. This is where you need to put like classical music, something that you really enjoy. Oh, you're one of those. I don't like any images in black and white. Like, I don't like black and white images unless it's film, or journalism. I do like journalism in black and white because it's usually like emotional things, and I don't know, I don't like emotional things in color. Why is it not? Oh, okay, so I'm gonna put the chat on my phone. Because I want full screen for this. Okay, there we go. Speak. Say something. Okay. Okay. Lucas, are you there? I guess he's not. Well, Peter Limberg is different. Anything that Peter Limberg does looks good, but I would bet that any of his images would look better in color well done. So I'm still not convinced. A lot of you could be wondering why I didn't remove the seeds by cloning. they didn't have any texture issue. The texture was the same as the surrounding area, so it's only a luminosity issue. If you clone luminosity issues, then you end up with a fake looking skin. The less you remove texture, the better. I hate this cigarettes. But then again, I'm saving a lot of money. The government is forcing me to save money because we don't have any cigarettes to buy, so help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. Guido, apparently Guido is asking me about a file that I lost in the commercial hair retouching part 3. Apparently it's a common issue with CC, and nobody knows, what to do, so always be careful when you zoom in this much. Put yourself like a timer or something like that and zoom out right away. To make sure you're not messing up the shape of the image. Okay. Cerré el chat para tener el full screen Photoshop. So if someone asks a question, can you let me know? If you are starting out, I suggest you to have one touching and burn folder for macro and one for micro. Because you might mess up the micro. Actually, it's very possible that you mess up the micro, so there's no way to fix it if you do. I trust myself now a lot, so I do it in the same folder. As for the order in which I do it, it makes no difference, but I suggest you to do like only go close when you need to. So, try to work on the shape. And if you need to go close because something doesn't add up, go close, but always come back to the full zoom of the image. It's less, if you do it like that, it's less likely that you will lose shape in the process, or texture, or make it look filtered. Teta? Oh, my chat is not working. Lucas, la última línea que escribieron es After lockdown I quit smoking. No me ando entonces. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Well, actually, RKP images, I think quitting smoking only works when you want to quit smoking. Because when I had my son, I quit smoking and it wasn't hard at all. I just stopped smoking. It was a very simple decision. I stopped buying cigarettes and I didn't want to smoke like ever again until Lautaro was like 2 years old, and then I started smoking again because I was not breastfeeding, so I was only harming myself. But apparently I have no issues with harming myself. Hey Murate, can someone tell him? Can someone answer? Murate, Admir. Seb, are you there? Any of the oldies? Well, if you put in skin retouching on YouTube, sadly you get that. So people wonder why I don't use it. Murate, are you in the Facebook group? Because in the Facebook group, in the rules of the Facebook group, it's actually explained. Actually, Rahula Shtikar, if you are learning to retouch, I wouldn't even use it on texture. Learn to heal and clone properly. And then if you want to use frequency separation, go ahead. But first, learn to do it properly. No, I realized that it was overkill. Sorry, I'm answering to Olive. Olive, yeah. I stopped using it because most of the times it's just overkill. And the thing is, when I used to do it, I didn't have the images that I have now. Most of the images that I work on now do not have difficult texture because, well, makeup is good, like applied correctly, and models have good skin. So the further up you move, the less you need it. I mean, if you need it, use it. If you're using it only because it's a part of your workflow, don't, because you risk of ruining the image only in the separation process because it's blur based. So you might create banding or unnecessary artifacts, and for what? If it's not necessary, if you don't have really complicated texture to work with, why use it? This is for every technique that you learn. You know, like the other one, the gradient map or whatever thing you see that is the latest and hottest technique out there. If you can think of a reason, Murate, read the rules then, because if you read the rules, you know the answer. So I'm guessing you didn't read the rules. I have to warn you, if you don't read the rules, you won't last long in the group. Seb gave a full explanation and the correct one. Correct one. Wow, she has bad skin. This is the worst combination of bad skin and bad makeup that I've seen in a while. Not for dodging and burning. Dodging and burning is practice, practice and practice only. And look at good images. Then you know how an image should look. The books I recommend are for color. Yeah, but color is different. If you read enough, you have mm, the knowledge, you know, uh, to apply it. For dodging and burning, there is no knowledge. You know, there is this, it's only painting with light and shadow, and the knowledge is mainly visual. So it's not the same. You color, you can read about it and learn like as much as you can. And understand the properties of color and weight. That you can learn. I only recommend books on color. Ah, okay. I want to lift her cheekbone because since she's not a model, her cheekbone is a bit low. Try it. It's not too early, it's too late. Wait, someone already asked me. Oh. You know what, Seb? The thing is, if you read, you learn quicker. So, how can you not be into books? B 1972. While doing dodge and burn, do you ever completely remove shadows? The dodging and burning is not about removing shadows, so let's start there. It's about removing shadows that don't add to the right shape. So I shape the face. You know, it's not about removing shadows. You know, like I don't know how to explain this. So when I'm dodging and burning, I'm not removing this shadow. I'm making the shape differently. Not only for fixing, but also changing or enhancing the shape, the depth. Okay. See? I'm moving the cheekbone up. Surf doesn't do a lot of beauty though. There is no logic against the with the question how long does it take you? Because how long does it take you to do what? An ad? An image for portfolio? What exactly are you retouching and what for? I've spent longer than 5 hours in one image, especially beauty for advertising. Okay, so I want to correct this now. No one is going to say, wow, that's cool. It looks great. If you don't give me some praising, I'm not going to keep on retouching. There we go, sir. Thank you. ¿Cómo? Sí, pero se pierde el delay. El delay. Le molesta el delay. There we go. Sí, mi amor.
¿Necesitas los auriculares?
Sí, mi amor.
¿Por qué?
Por el micrófono, mi amor.
¿Puedo cerrar la puerta?
Sí, mi amor. There is a book. I used to recommend that book and I forgot. I'm gonna try to find it. It's filled with those charts. A friend of mine, makeup artist, would write it down. Would write it. I'm gonna try to find the name of the book. It has a brush on the cover. Oh, nobody told me that I was touching and burning on 20. By the way, Lydia, you know who you can ask? Solvi in the group. Solvi or what's the other name of the makeup artist in the group? We have 2 makeup artists in the group. You can ask any of them. I'm sure they'll be happy to help. Yeah, but not as a rule, Laura. Is it normally to this? Is it normal to desaturate the Dodge number, the Dodge? Yeah, I do it a lot of times, but not always. So don't just do it because you do it when you see that what you're dodging is becoming too saturated. You know, it's not something that you do beforehand. It's something that you do only if a problem appears. Oh, my average is gonna go down. I think I'm only going to stream once a week, and I'm gonna like promote it more so I get more people. Because if I keep streaming with 40 people, I'm never gonna get to 75 unless someone has a different idea. Lydia, it helps retouching because those books actually have, you know, how the shape should be. So if you have issues dodging and burning, those books and those charts actually tell you where to shade, you know. No, I'm already affiliate. I need to be a partner. Well, I want to be a partner. I don't need it. Oh, oh. Oh yeah, actually it does. I need to turn the lights on. Actually, my eyes already hurt. Lauti, ¿me prendes la luz, mi amor?
¿Algo más?
Oh, that hurt. Ah, ah. Ok, nada más. Oh, okay, now my eyes need to get used to the new light. When you move away from the image, it's amazing. Wow! Did you see that? Wow. Okay, Natalia's gonna be happy. Natasha, sorry. Yeah, hello again. Oh, not yet, but it will. Wait. Maybe I should stream like once a week until I get like people who watch it like every time I do it, you know? Okay, so I need to remove some of the yellow in the body because the face looks a lot colder than the body does. Okay, I don't know who was asking about the macro and micro, but see how I did it from the far and then I realized that it was a bit blotchy and I zoom in and now I'm doing it close. Okay, that's I think this is the best way to do it. You know, you do it from the far and then you see something that you can't fix from the far, you go in, you fix it, and then you go back out. There's like an swastika there. Can you imagine like leaving secret messages on? I once thought about signing my name with Deutschen am Burning in like, I don't know, a part of the chest somewhere that it wouldn't be noticeable. Just write down a tiny N and T in the texture. That would be awesome. Never did it though. Do 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 do. Oh. There's a discoloration here where I cloned. You know what happens, Lydia? The things that work, you know, like, do you want to learn how to do Deutschen am Burning and make your image look awesome? Then come and watch me on Twitch. I hate that kind of, ads. It's like, it's no magic. It's just, retouching is really, really just a lot of steps. Come learn the secret techniques of Natalia Taffarel. I hate it. I always say that to have a lot of money, you need to like money at all, you know? So I was never good at promoting anything except other people. I'm good at promoting other people. That's why I studied advertising. I can sell anything. But I don't like selling myself. That's what the commercial guy sounds to me. I'm not gonna remove the lines of the neck because I'm really afraid, because she's the pose makes it look like she has a really long surreal neck. So if I make it flawless, it's gonna look really, really fake. So I'm watching myself really closely with how much I do to the neck. Cesar, I'm old. I don't even know if TikTok is an app or a website, I have no idea. I'm almost 40. I know I look very young, but I'm almost 40. If you want deep shadows, the transition needs to be beautiful. I like deep shadows as long as the transition looks great. Oh, wait. I missed that detail in the before and after. Um, Oof. Yeah, I don't like tutorials. Okay, so I'm gonna shift the yellow. I think it's only the neck. Oops. Oh, too much. Sorry, what? Wait, what? Oh, Laura, I brought back a little more because when I did the before and after, I missed it. And I'm gonna make it a bit bigger as well. There, see? Too much. There. Maybe too dark compared to the other molds. Yeah. I wish he had more moles in the face. Is that cheating? I miss something because she had so much. No, I don't know. I'll decide later. Oh no, but it's different because I know how to sell myself as a retoucher, but I don't like selling myself as a teacher. Oh, too much. I'm looking at the level of cleanness of the other. And also the shadowing. I think I could have more depth in the shadows. Oh, patience, patience. I'm a kid. I don't have any patience. People always tell me that they like the relationship I have with Lautaro, and I think the secret is if you never grow up, you you relate really well to kids. I remember I sing all the time, right? Like for everything. Let's say I'm gonna feed the dogs, so I go, I'm gonna feed the dogs. I'm gonna give them food. I'm gonna give them really, really, really good food, and I do that all the time, right? I've done it all my life, and I don't know, I like it. It makes life more fun, you know. When we when we go, and I do like different rhythms. It's not always the same rhythm. No, let's do the dishes. Yes, let's do the dishes. Let's go do the dishes. So doing the dishes like that is actually a lot more fun. But I remember when Lautaro was like 5, 6 years old, I was singing a song to do something, and he, you know, that age when kids want to be older, he looked at me and was like, I'm old now, you don't have to sing about everything we do. And I was like, what makes you think I'm doing it for you? He's used to it now, and he sings with me. So now the only issue that I have is that when he's dating someone, and he gets invited to dinner, he's gonna sing about things as well. I think it's adorable. Um, LinkedIn, no, I think LinkedIn is not good for anything. Oh yeah, it's good to find people. It's not good to get found, you know, if that makes sense. Hmm. I think I should keep, wait, these shadows. And I think the pink in some of the lines needs to be... Where are the color corrections? Oh, that's not a correction, that's the hair corrections here. Okay, so selective color. Let's see how this works. White, so more magenta, and more black. It's not white. Neutral, more magenta. No, not yellow. More magenta. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, sorry, that sounds awful on the other side of the mic. I did it again. Takes me a while to learn. More than a woman, more than a woman to me. Now I know what I was singing before. Do 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 do. Oh, someone asked something. Oh, okay. Do, 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 do. There we go. So I'm trying to see where to put the fake pink strands. Okay. Black. Oh, I put black. Okay, maybe only in half. So it's not so pink. The shadows. Do you see it in the shadows? I'm adding some green to the shadows. Oh, in the hair, I was painting more pink in the strands because it got a bit lost. I don't mind the ear because she's not like beautiful, she's weird. I'm gonna summon the photographer. It was there, but it got a bit lost. Okay, so I think now I can add a bit of punch. So oh wait, I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna do a shadow. Okay. More than a woman, more than a woman to me. Okay. Okay, does the orange makeup work? Yes. No, it was orange. The harmony is orange yellow. Wait. Oh no, it's yellow. Okay, yeah, I will. The makeup was originally orange. I don't know what I did. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. You know they are. I think it's a bit too metallic for what I wanted. So maybe I'm going to hide it. More than a woman. Speaking of the orange makeup, I lost a lot of it. I'm gonna bring it back. I'm about to finish, by the way. More than a woman. I know what happened, by the way, when I made the skin, the pink, the orange more red. I changed the orange of the makeup. That's what happened. Oh yeah, I like it better too because it's more punchy. And I think the mouth looks a bit dead, so oh, actually. This is called cheating. Don't do it at home. Oh, I cloned over it. Okay, you didn't see me doing this, and I will deny if you say I did. Let's see if it's too much. Why? Okay, it's not too much. It's a bit more alive and maybe too alive. The jaw part. Pink hair look weird in the original as well. But that's the only thing I can't change. It's really strong. I don't know about that now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to ask the photographer, but she never came. But she has a baby. The lips were really dry, and it looked bad. So that's why I blurred it a bit to remove the extra sharpness, you know, of the texture in the lips. Yes. I love how enthusiastic the bot is. I don't want to make it too metallic. And I think I'm going to desaturate everything a bit, like even the makeup. Yeah, and my whites have a lot of cyan. And now they have way too much pink. But maybe I can, yeah, use this mask. It looks weird. The highlights look flat. I know what you're thinking, but vibrance and saturation. I like it more now. Yeah, more pinkish instead of cyany. Could use like some darkness in the back. Okay, so yeah, I can show you here. Okay, you know how tones, okay, have like a simulated 50% saturation, let's say, okay? So this, the middle point in the color picker, is the saturation that Photoshop considers neutral, okay, Guido? So anything over this saturation, Photoshop considers it oversaturated, and anything under the middle saturation, it considers it undersaturated, okay? So vibrance will work vibrance will work with the like overly saturated tones, okay? Well, not that one, but let's assume all of those tones are more saturated, okay? Or with the undersaturated tones, right? Well, all my desaturated tones are okay. Let's do like this green, and now let's desaturate everything. Oh, actually, okay. So this would be my undersaturated tones, and the top my there, and in the top my oversaturated tones. Okay, so then if you use oh, and then you have the middle saturated tones. So let's paint them. This here. Okay. Right? So Photoshop thinks that these tones, the ones in the middle, are correctly saturated. These are oversaturated and these are undersaturated. So vibrance, if you pull the vibrance up, vibrance, let's make vibrance with purple, okay? Vibrance will do this. Just pull this up, okay? But it will barely touch these ones. And if you put vibrance down, it will bring this down, but it will barely touch these ones. These ones will stay the same. These ones will stay the same when you put down, you know? And when you put vibrance up, the undersaturated tones will get saturated. Now, if you work with saturation instead of vibrance, if you put saturation up, then these tones will go up, and these tones will go up and be oversaturated, and these tones will go up and they will blow up. You understand now the difference between hue and saturation? We can actually try it. Wait, let me select only the dots, and let's try. If I put saturation up, all the tones get more saturated. These ones and these ones. See? But if I put vibrance up, the tones that were oversaturated don't get more saturated. See? Happy? Okay, and yes, I would liquefy something. I was waiting for the photographer, but she's probably busy with the baby. So I'm going to create the layer to show you liquefy what I would do at this stage. By the way, this is completely the opposite to what I wanted to do for my portfolio, because this is very like shiny and commercial, and I wanted something like very, very editorial. So I screwed myself up when I showed the photographer the reference. The neck has like bumps. How much can I push the neck in? Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna do the liquefying in 2 parts. Oh, and I need to add some hair there. I forgot. The photographer told me how the actual hair was supposed to be, and I forgot. If you're gonna liquefy on the hair, remember you need to do it in very few strokes. stupid bone in the nose. Oh, it's a shadow. Never mind. I need to get rid of the shadow. Okay, and I'm gonna see if I can actually push the neck in. I'll show you now. Oh, no, 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 what did I do? Did I? There. Because the stylist wanted it like that. Oh, there was green in the hair, by the way. I didn't decide to add it. That's a cool trick, right? Oh, it's not a masking thing. Oh, no, 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 no. With the liquefied neck, it looks... with the liquefied neck like that, it looks like a... It looks more like an elf. It looks so weird. Okay, so maybe instead of making it smaller, the neck on the top, I'm gonna try to make it bigger in the bottom. That was weird. The lump in the back, yeah, I think so. She has a very weak chin. Okay, let's see if I miss the original shape. I kind of do. I think I like her awful uh, posture better. So I'm only going to leave the liquefying of the hair and the nose. It's minimal, the one in the nose. Yeah. Yeah, it's just for the sake of the BSD. Wait. What did I do? Yeah. So now I do this. Oh, I know what I did. And I need to put the missing hair here that I forgot. Now I have a repeated pattern that is very obvious. And now it's not. Okay, so layer down, layer down. I like it like it was, but I guess the yeah, I don't like it filled in. I like the ear, let it go. Someone liked it too, it's not just me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this instead. Instead of filling it, I'm just gonna make it as if it was like the original shape was this. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so I guess we're done. I'm gonna save the file. Thank you for watching, and we never made it to 50 viewers, by the way. I'm seriously gonna do the once a week thing. Well, not once, twice, because one is in English, one is in Spanish. I think that's fair. I really like the result. Actually, it looks like the cover of the magazine you would find in the hairstylist. I don't think I would crop it a bit more, but then again, I'm a fan of really close crops. Oh, I think I want to add some noise as well. How many grains do I have? Oh. Actually, it's only 7 here. I need to cook, you know, do mom stuff. Mom stuff. No, I want more. I love the texture in the ear, but I think it's a bit much in the background. So I'm gonna save this channel and oh shoot, I forgot. It doesn't matter. It's to remove the noise a bit, so it won't make a difference. Oh. It's good. It took it away from the eyes a bit too. I would remove that too. I know. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. Soon I will upload the PSD. Thank you everyone. Have a good night.